Hi, today I'm going to make a 3-material traditional Shoka arrangement using these globe flowers, this variegated New Zealand flax, and then a couple of aspidistra leaves. Now the reason I've picked out these 3 materials are a couple of reasons. One is the color combination. From the yellow of the globe flowers, the yellow and the green of the New Zealand flax, and the green of the aspidistra, I think the color combination will work really well. The other thing is I want the globe flowers to sort of be the stars of this arrangement. But they're kind of thin, the stems are thin, and so I don't want them to get lost in the arrangement. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add New Zealand flax in between some of the flowers to give them a little more weight. I then selected the aspidistra because the other 2 materials are pretty stiff. And what I want to do is add a little softness with the aspidistra. So I'm going to put in my sheen, and whether you're making an arrangement with 1 material, 2 or 3, the overall form's the same. There are 3 main stems, the sheen, soy, and tie. Each main stem can have 1 or more helpers. So I'm going to just start here by putting the sheen back helper. And what I want to do again, like with all Shoka arrangements, I want things to line up at the base. Okay, so I have my sheen, a sheen back helper, and then I'm going to add a sheen front helper. Let's do this. Let me cut this at a sharper angle to see if I can get this to stay there. Okay, so once I have my 3 main stems, I'll turn it around when I'm finished, but right now what I'm going to do is I'm now going to add the first of a few aspidistra. And I think actually what I'm going to do is add, I'm sorry, not the aspidistra, the New Zealand flax. So I'm going to add 1 there. Okay. And then I'm sort of going to just continue with that. And you can get some softness to the New Zealand flax. Not much, but a little softness by manipulating the tips of the leaves. And so I'm working on the tie area. So I'm bringing this forward. So let me add another flower here. And then I'm going to actually use a leaf for the tie area. And again, even New Zealand flax, you can get some softness by just manipulating the tip of the leaf. And what I'm trying to do is, again, line everything up so that things are, from the base, look like they're coming from a single point that's emerging out of the container or the vase. So I have my 5 leaves, my 5 stems, flowers. Let me just show you. So I have my sheen group and my tie group. These are actually helpers, the New Zealand flax. Now I'm going to add the aspidistra. And one of the benefits of doing a 3 material is you have some leeway in terms of where you can actually place material. And by that I mean the stems of each material don't have to be next to each other. Typically for one material, all the stems are the same. But for the 2 material Shoka, you can't blend the materials. They have to be inserted right next to each other in terms of, if I was just using the aspidistra and the globe flowers, all the globe flowers would have to be inserted right next to each other, and then the aspidistra would be inserted separately in its own little group. With 3Materials, you can actually blend where you insert the material. So in this case, I've inserted the New Zealand flax in between the globe flowers. And so it's not just globe flower, New Zealand flax, but it's New Zealand flax, globe flower, sorry, and then some more New Zealand flax. So if I can just get this to stay, and here we go. So let me just take one final look. I'm going to bring this down a little bit. And again, notice how I'm curving it and then inserting it. And so here you have a 3-material Shoka. So you have your sheen, your Thai, and your soy.